morning, everyone. This is Holly. We're getting ready to start gentle Piyo. Just want to do a mic check here quickly. Just give me a few minutes and we will be getting started. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. There we go. I can hear myself, so we should be good. Good morning, Miko. Good morning, Irene. I'm glad you guys are here to join me this morning. And hopefully, you guys will be able to hear me. We won't get interrupted. All those lovely things. So, we have a few more minutes till I'm going to get started. About 2. Let me know. What are you guys feeling this morning? Are you feeling faster paced, slower paced? Is there anything in particular you want to stretch out? Let me know. Or if you just want me to go for it, how I normally do, I can do that as well. I just thought since I have about 2 minutes to kill till it's 9 o'clock, I might as well see if you guys have any suggestions. If you haven't taken my Piyo class before, there may be some new viewers. All you need is a mat. I'm probably going to use today this Pilates ball. It's just a small ball. I let out some of the air so it's a little bit soft. If you don't have a ball, you can always use a blanket or a pillow. This is just a blanket rolled up. I also always have a yoga block handy, so if you have one of these at home too, you can use this. And then I have my yoga strap here. This is just to aid in stretching. If you don't have it, a hand towel works great. But yeah, just whatever you think you may need. Just make sure you have it handy on your mat, because the last thing you want to do is get up and run around your house in the middle of trying to do your class. And then when you are ready, I want you guys to go ahead and lay on your backs. Just get yourself nice and relaxed here. So you just want your head at one end, your feet at the other end of your mat. Just start getting comfy on that mat. You may need to prop your head up with a blanket or a pillow or a block. If your neck is kind of creeped up, you want to make sure that you have that neck supported properly. Let's just go ahead and take it onto our mats. We're going to stretch those legs out in front of us. And arms relaxed right down by your sides. I just want to pause here for a moment. let our minds come to a nice calm place. Thinking is something that you're thankful for. And trying to keep those happy thoughts in your head as we go through this next hour. We can exercise and we can move. And that's something we can be thankful for. Don't you always feel better when you do? So as you're laying here, just slowly let your eyes relax. Let your shoulders relax. Let your hips relax. And let your toes relax. And I just want you to start to become aware of your breath. And taking an inhale and an exhale. And again, inhaling and exhaling. Again, inhaling and exhaling. And again, inhale and exhaling. Now we're going to start to bring the mind into the muscle connection. So take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, pull the belly button in towards your spine. So feel those abdominals start to activate. You're imagining you're putting on that tight pair of pants. Again, taking an inhale. And then exhale, scooping that belly button into the spine. Good. Keep that going. Taking an inhale. And exhale, scooping the belly. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhaling. Now on the next inhale, we're going to slide the shoulders up by your ears. So if you don't know what I mean, I want you to lift your shoulders up like this. And then on the exhale, you're going to slide your fingertips down by your heels, keeping those hands connected to the mat. So go ahead and try that again. Inhale, lifting the shoulders up by the ears like you're shrugging those shoulders. As you exhale, sliding the fingertips down by the heels, scooping the belly button in nice and tight. Again, inhale, lifting those shoulders up by the ears. As you exhale, sliding the fingertips down, scooping the belly button. Again, inhale, lifting the shoulders up by the ears. And exhale, sliding the fingertips down. Let's take one more like that. Inhale, lifting the shoulders up. And exhale, sliding them down. Good. From here, go ahead, bring those heels together. You're going to find your Pilates stance. So we want the heels in a little V. Toes are slightly outwards, feet are relaxed. And this time on the exhale, you want to squeeze those inner thighs together like you have a magnet and they're pulling the legs together. As you do that, at the same time, you want to pull the belly into the spine and also press the back of the arms into the mat. So you're going to feel stiff as a board. So inhale, lift those shoulders up by your ears. Imagine that spine lengthening. Now as you exhale, slide the fingertips down by the heels. Scoop the belly, squeeze those inner thighs nice and tight. There's that mind muscle connection. Again, inhale, lifting the shoulders up by the ears. As you exhale, sliding the fingertips down, scooping the belly, squeezing the inner thighs. One more like that. Inhale, lifting the shoulders up by the ears. And then sliding those fingertips down, scooping the belly button, squeezing the thighs together. Nice. From here, just bend your knees in. We're going to bring the bottom of the feet to the mat, squeezing those inner thighs nice and tight together. From here, I want you to reach your fingertips towards your knees, but try to keep those shoulders relaxed. Now we're going to take an inhale, and on the exhale, we're just going to curl the upper body. So the first thing that moves is our chin in towards our chest. We're going to engage those abdominals and reach those fingertips towards the knees. Now right here, relax those shoulders down. Squeeze the inner thighs. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, just roll it back down, imagining your spine growing longer. From here, just reach those arms all the way back, taking a nice stretch here. Inhale. Exhale, reaching the fingertips right back towards those knees, relaxing the shoulders. Take another inhale. As you exhale, curling the chin in towards the chest, scooping that belly, reaching those fingertips, but keeping the neck nice and loose, no tension there. Inhale. As we exhale, roll it back. Arms are back over the head. Feel that stretch through the upper body. Again, inhale. As you exhale, bring the fingertips towards the knees, scooping that belly. Inhale again. As you exhale, curl that upper body, reaching, holding it here. Really engage those abdominals. Don't let them pooch out. Try to pull them in, squeezing the inner thighs. And inhale, bringing the arms all the way back for a nice stretch. Good. From here, stretch those legs out in front of you. The heels are going to come together. We're going to take an inhale as we reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Squeezing the inner thighs, chin comes towards the chest. We're going to take it for a roll up here. So if you need to for this first one, go ahead, grab onto the back of those legs just to help yourself up. Take an inhale here. As we exhale, stretch it forward. So imagine there's a string in your lower back, pulling it backwards, crown of the head reaching forward, arms parallel with the ground. From here, sit up nice and tall, taking that inhale. As we exhale, we're going to roll it back. So scoop that belly button, press the back of the legs into the mat. If you need to, bending these legs and just helping yourself down. It's okay to do that for your first couple roll-ups. You might need to warm up that back. Arms are going to reach back over your head. Enjoy this stretch here on the inhale. On the exhale, tucking the chin towards the chest. Scooping the belly, squeezing the inner thighs, pressing the legs into the back of the mat. Right here, sit up nice and tall. Find that length in your spine. Exhale, stretching the fingertips forward, scooping that belly. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall, lengthening the spine. As we exhale, tucking the chin in towards the chest, squeezing the inner thighs, rolling it back. Now, as you roll it back, try to stretch out that spine. Think of creating space between each vertebra. Inhale, stretch those arms back. Exhale, chin comes into the chest, scooping the belly. Right here, relax those shoulders. Use your abs to come up. Inhale, sit it up. Exhale, stretch it forward. Inhale, sitting it up again. As we exhale, rolling backwards, so scooping that belly button into your spine, squeezing the inner thighs, taking it all the way back. One more here, big inhale. Exhale, chin comes in towards the chest, scooping the belly, sitting it up nice and tall. And as we exhale, this time relaxing it over onto the legs. If you need to, bringing your hands up here to your shins just to support yourself a little bit higher. Or you can bring them down to the mat and just take a nice forward fold here. Good. From here, sitting it up, we're going to go ahead, bend those legs in so the bottom of your feet are on the mat. We want to hold on to the back of the legs, sitting up nice and tall here. Elbows are wide. Inhaling as we exhale, tucking the chin in towards the chest as we scoop the belly, squeezing those inner thighs together. Now pull those shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Lift the shoulders up by your ears now and roll them back and down. Exhale, tucking the chin towards the chest, scoop the belly, squeeze those inner thighs. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, lifting the shoulders up by the ears, rolling them back and down. Exhale, tucking the chin down towards the chest, scooping that belly Inhale, sit up nice and tall, lifting the shoulders up, rolling them back and down. Again, exhale, chin to the chest, scooping that belly. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, lifting those shoulders up by your ears, rolling them back and down. Let's take one more like that. Exhale, scooping it back. And from here, lifting that right toe and then the left. Right here, try to squeeze those inner thighs together. Now take the right hand, stretch it forward, and the left. Imagine you're pressing down on a table so those arms won't move, but you have kind of tension under here, under the back of the arms. You're going to hold it here, and if you can, I want you to extend those toes all the way out to your teaser position. Just holding it here, taking a deep inhale, and exhale, scooping the belly, squeezing the inner thighs. Again, inhale, and exhale. One more breath here. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Go ahead, dropping those toes down. We're going to open the knees out to the side. Just go ahead, grabbing onto those shins. Take a deep inhale as you open the heart up, pulling those shoulder blades back and down. Just going to turn to face you guys here. So from here, we're going to lift those arms all the way up as we take an inhale. Lifting the shoulders up by the ears. Now on the exhale, pull them down, scooping the belly. From here, we're going to inhale as we hinge it forward, reaching those fingertips. Think of a nice, long, straight spine here. Then on the exhale, just sitting it back up, pulling that belly button in nice and tight. Abs are working. Inhale, stretch it forward. So imagine someone's pulling the top of your head towards the front of your room, long spine. Exhale, sit it up. Good. And again, inhale, stretching it forward, lengthen through that spine. Exhale, bringing it up. One more here. Inhale, stretching it forward. Now on the exhale, relaxing that body down. Just taking a nice stretch here, relaxing those hips. Relaxing the upper body. Just holding that stretch. Taking an inhale. On the exhale, maybe walking the fingertips a little bit forward. Another stretch here. Inhale. And on the exhale, sliding those fingertips even further. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now inhale, reaching those fingertips all the way up towards the ceiling. This time on the exhale, we're going to turn to the right of the room, that left hand coming to the knee or maybe the shin. Think about both your shoulders being squared off, so you want them nice and equal. Take an inhale as you lengthen up through the crown of your head. Now as we exhale, we're going to twist a little bit deeper, possibly looking over that right shoulder. Pause here, take an inhale, lengthen up through the crown of that head. Now as you exhale, twist a little bit deeper. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Good. From here, inhaling, lifting both of the arms up. As you exhale, twisting to the left, that right hand is going to come to the left shin or knee, just depending on how flexy your back is right now. Take an inhale as you lengthen up through the crown of the head. As you exhale, twist a little bit deeper, looking over that left shoulder. Take another inhale here, lengthening up through the crown of that head. And exhale, twist a little bit deeper. One more breath here. Inhale, lengthening up. And exhale, twisting a little bit deeper. Good. Inhale, reaching those arms all the way up. This time as you exhale, bringing the hands right back here behind the hips, opening that chest. Maybe dropping the chin down. Just do what feels good for your neck. Squeezing the glutes, trying to send those knees down closer to the mat. Good. And inhale, reaching those arms all the way up. And exhale, just bringing them down. And we're just going to go ahead and crisscross the legs here. From here, I want you to inhale, bringing those arms all the way up. Go ahead, interlace those fingers. Flip the arms, take an inhale. Stretch up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, float those fingertips down towards the mat. Good. Again, inhale, flip the palms, bring the arms up. Go ahead, interlace those fingers. Flip the hands, reach up towards the ceiling. Big stretch here. And exhale, dropping those arms down. From here, the right hand's going to stay on the mat. Left arm's going to reach out to the side. We're just going to stretch it over. Trying to keep both the hips on the mat. Think of reaching up and over. Good. Holding it here. Taking a deep inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling, bringing that arm all the way up. The left hand's going to come down on the mat. Right arm's going to reach up. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to stretch it over to the side. Good. Try to relax the shoulders here. Don't stay tense in the neck. If you need to, just dropping that hand down to the shoulder. Holding the stretch here. Remember, length through the side body. Taking an inhale. And exhale. Good. Bringing that arm all the way up. And then we're just going to go ahead and scooch ourselves up near the top of our mats, holding on to our ankles. Now we want to squeeze ourselves in nice and tight. Chin drops down towards the chest, elbows are wide. We're going to take an inhale. As we exhale, just rock it back and try to lift those toes up. Inhale, dropping the toes down. Exhale, rocking back, lifting the toes. Inhale, drop them down. Exhale, lifting them up. And dropping them down. One more time like that. Bring them up and hold it here. Now, if you can, we're going to go into rolling like a ball. If not, just keep with that little rocking exercise right here. So chin comes down into the chest. We're going to inhale as we take it back. As we exhale, bring it up, scooping the belly button into the spine. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. 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 One more. Inhale and exhale. Holding it right here. From here, I want you to stretch those legs out in front of you, coming to a tabletop position or a boat pose, stretching those fingers. And then if you feel comfortable, stretching those legs again all the way out in front of you, holding the stretch here, taking a deep inhale. Now as we exhale, we're going to slowly lower it down to the mat. So inhale. As you exhale, lower it down. Think of someone pulling your toes, scooping your belly, your head's reaching backwards. I should say your neck right here. Taking it down nice and slow, and then lowering it all the way down to the mat. Beautiful. All right, so from here I'm going to grab my strap today. If you don't have a strap, you can just grab onto the back of your leg for these stretches here, or you can take a towel, like I said earlier. If you're at home, you can go grab yourself a pair of leggings. Those are long, they're kind of stretchy, and they work great too. Just fold them in half and use one leg to stretch yourself. So my right leg's reaching up towards the ceiling. I'm trying the best I can to straighten this leg. Heel is reaching up. Left leg is trying to press down into the mat. Now if this hip is too tight to keep this leg straight, bend it in if you feel any sort of tension. That's fine too. Left arm's coming down by your side, relaxing those shoulders, pulling them down and back. Now right here, really scoop those abdominals in. From here, we're going to inhale as we bend that right knee. As we exhale, I'm going to straighten the leg back up. Heel goes up towards the ceiling. Again, inhale, bend that leg. Exhale, pressing the heel up towards the ceiling. If you need to, propping that neck up. Again, you don't want any tension in your neck. Feel like it's straining. Inhale. Exhale, pressing that heel up. Again, inhale, bend. And exhale, pressing that heel up. Good. Holding it right here. We're going to take a deep breath. Take an inhale. On the exhale, maybe pulling your strap a little bit more. Inhale. And exhale. And one more breath here. Deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Go ahead, floating that leg down to the mat. We're going to switch legs, so that strap is going to come onto the left foot. Heel reaches up towards the ceiling. That right leg is stretched out in front of you. Shoulders are relaxed. As much as you can, trying to straighten this leg. Now, I know some of you, that hamstring flexibility is probably not there, so just take it to the point you feel you can take it. Relax those shoulders. Arms are down by your side. We're trying to push the right leg into the mat, unless you need to bend this leg in. Hold it there. We're going to take an inhale as we bend the knee towards the chest. Now, as you exhale, pressing that heel up towards the ceiling. Scooping the belly, squeezing those glutes. Again, inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, pressing that heel up towards the ceiling. Again, inhale, bending the knee. Exhale, pressing that heel up. One more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, pressing it up. Now we're going to hold it here. Just take a deep inhale. And exhale, maybe pulling that leg a little bit closer to you. Only pulling it as much as you can, keeping it straight while keeping the abs pulled in nice and tight. Again, inhale. And exhale. If you notice, I grabbed on with my opposite hand. Sometimes I like to do that because it helps me keep my leg in alignment. Again, inhale. And exhale. There's no right or wrong way to hold a strap, by the way, in my opinion at least. Now we're going to inhale, and as you exhale, float that leg all the way down. Alrighty. So from here, we're going to move into our single leg stretch, a Pilates mat exercise. So I want you to bend that right leg up. We're going to curl the upper body. Now take your right hand, it's going to come to your right ankle. Left hand's going to come on the inside of that leg. Now the left leg, we're going to extend it out. Imagine someone's pulling that toe in the opposite direction. Right here, relax those shoulders and scoop the belly. Hold it there. Take an inhale. Now as we exhale, we're going to switch. So the left hand's on the left ankle, right hand is right on the inside of that left leg. Someone's pulling your right toe towards the rim in front of you. Hold it here. Squeeze those glutes. Now switch again. Inhale, scooping that belly. Now if this bothers your neck at all, just relax it on a pillow and switch. And just focus on squeezing those abs. You can do that with your neck supported just fine. And switch. And switch. Good. And switch. And switch. Nice and controlled. Notice how my upper body is not moving. At least I hope it's not. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. Two more. Switch. Last one. Switch it up. Good. From there, hugging both the knees into the chest. Go ahead, relax that upper body down and just rock it side to side here. Awesome. From here, grabbing back into that strap. We're going to hook it over the right foot again. stretching that left leg out or maybe keeping it bent in. Do what works for you. This time my right hand is going to reach up onto that strap. My left arm is going to come slightly out to the side. So it's almost like a low diagonal because I want to kind of counterbalance myself here. I'm going to take an inhale, and as I exhale, I'm opening my leg up to that right side. Now I'm trying to keep both my hip bones faced up. I know sometimes in yoga we kind of rock through this leg, letting the hip move. But right now I want you to focus on staying connected to that core, squeezing the glutes, scooping the belly, pressing through that heel. So you're trying to extend all the way through the back of the legs. Inhale, bring the leg up to the center of the room. Exhale, opening the leg out towards the side. Now your leg might be a little bit lower. That's okay too. Inhale, bringing it in. Exhale, opening it out to the side. Inhale, bringing it up. Exhale, opening out to the side. Really squeeze the butt here. Press into the shoulder blades. So squeeze them, but close the rib cage at the same time. It's actually very hard to hold this posture correctly is the word I wanted to say. I was going to say properly. Inhale, bring that leg up. One more time, take that leg out to the side, and we're just going to hold it here for a few breaths. If you need to, just throw a pillow underneath that leg to kind of help support the weight, or rest your elbow on the ground. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here, deep inhale. And exhale, bringing that leg back up towards the center. From here, you're going to take the left hand, reach it up, grab onto the strap. The right hand's going to come out now. You're going to take an inhale as we exhale, cross that leg about 12 inches over your body. So I don't want your hips to rock over again. When I'm facing up, and think of pulling that heel towards your left shoulder. Oh, this is the one we all have to remember to do. I feel that. I don't know about you guys. Inhale, bringing the leg up to the center. Exhale, crossing it over, scooping the belly, squeezing those glutes. Just a tiny little movement here. Inhale, bringing that leg up. Exhale, crossing it over. One more time. Inhale, bringing it up. And exhale, crossing it over. And just hold it here for a few breaths. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Awesome. Bringing that leg all the way up and floating it down to the mat. From here, switching it up so that strap's going to come onto the left leg, reaching all the way up. Go ahead, grabbing the strap with the left arm. Right arm's going to come out to that slight diagonal. Again, pulling those shoulders away from your ears, pressing the right leg into the mat. Take an inhale as we exhale. We're going to open that leg out towards the side. So we're squeezing the glutes. We're pulling the belly button into the spine. Inhale, bringing that leg up. Exhale, taking the leg out to the side, squeezing the glutes, scooping that belly. Inhale, bringing the leg up. Exhale, taking the leg out to the side, scooping that belly, squeezing the glutes. Inhale, bringing it up. From here, taking it out to the side, and we're just going to hold it there. Just taking a deep inhale. And as you exhale, pulling into the belly. Try to keep those lower abs nice and tight. Inhale. And exhale. Another breath here. Inhale. And exhale. From here, bringing the leg all the way up. You're going to reach up, grabbing onto that right hand. Left arm's going to come down by your side, taking an inhale. As you exhale, crossing that leg over the body. Now the reason we have that strap is because we don't want this arm reaching up, pulled forward. So if you need to, lower your hand down on the strap. Inhale, bring the leg back up to the center. Exhale, cross that leg over the body. Oh, feel that stretch. Squeeze the glutes. Inhale, bring that leg up. Exhale, cross it over. Inhale, bring that leg up. One more, crossing it over. Feeling that stretch. Now we're just going to hold it here. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, trying to pull that left heel towards your right shoulder. Inhale. And exhale. Good. One more breath here. Deep inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Bringing that leg all the way up, and we're going to send it all the way back down to the mat. Alrighty. From here, we are going to get ready for our single straight leg. So that right leg is going to come up, curling the chin in towards the chest. Now you either can grab behind the back of the leg or up towards the ankle. Again, I want you to keep these shoulders relaxed. The left leg is going to reach up. Imagine someone's pulling that toe, so you're stretching through the front of that left leg. Inhale here. Now as we exhale, let's just switch it. So that right leg is reaching, shoulders are down. Just taking it wherever you can. And your leg might only stretch to here. Then keep it stretched right there. I don't want you to do anything your body can't do. Now switch, stretch those legs, scooping the belly. Both hips are facing up towards the ceiling. Now switch it. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. Good. And switch. Control as you work. Switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. One more each leg, switching it. And switching. Good. Hugging those knees into your chest, relaxing the body down, just rocking it side to side here. From here, I want you to take both legs up into that tabletop position. Open the arms out to the side of the room. We want those palms facing up. Taking a big inhale here, and as we exhale, dropping those knees over towards the right side of your room. Now, if you're super tight in your lower back, go ahead, grab a pillow, and just put it right underneath those knees. I want you to try to keep both shoulder blades connected to the mat. And just feel that back release here. Taking a deep inhale. And on the exhale, looking over towards that left hand. Holding it here, taking an inhale. And exhale. Another breath here, deep inhale. And exhale. Take another inhale, and on the exhale, bringing your head back in towards the center. Inhale, on the exhale, now scoop the belly. Try to lift both those knees up at the same time using your abdominals. Taking another inhale here. This time on the exhale, we're dropping these knees over to the left side of your room. Shoulder blades connected. If you need to, grabbing one of your props, bringing it right underneath your lower back. And just holding it here, taking a deep inhale. And on the exhale, looking over to that right hand. Deep inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. towards the center of the room. Taking an inhale as you exhale, squeeze those inner thighs, scoop the belly, pulling those legs back up to your tabletop. Good. From here, stretching the legs out. We're going to reach both the fingertips up towards the ceiling, doing a nice little roll up here to transition. So we're going to inhale. As we exhale, chin comes in towards your chest, scooping that belly, sitting it up nice and tall. Good. From here, we're going to do a little bit of saw. So I want you to open your legs about the distance of your mat, so slightly wider than your hip bones. Arms come out to the side. From here, we want to sit up nice and tall, taking that inhale. As we exhale, we're going to turn towards the right, taking that left hand, slicing off that right pinky toe. Imagine someone's pulling that left fingertip forward, pulling the right fingertips backwards, and trying to look over that right shoulder. And remember, pulling that belly button in. From here, inhale, sit up nice and tall. Lengthen that spine. Imagine you want to stand up here. Now as you exhale, scoop the belly, twisting to the left. The right hand slides off that left pinky toe. Left arm reaches backwards, looking over that left shoulder. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. As we exhale, twisting, stretching it forward. Scooping that belly. Imagine those arms pulling in opposition. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Find that length in that spine. Exhale, twisting to the left. Good. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, twisting it, slicing off that pinky toe. Reaching those arms in opposition. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. And exhale, twisting. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Beautiful. From here, into your spine, stretch forward. So I'm going to turn this way so you can see what's going on with my back. I'm going to stretch both arms in front of me. Imagine I'm pressing down on something nice and heavy, but I can't move. I'm inhaling. As I exhale, I'm tucking my chin down towards my chest. My belly's scooping in. My spine is pulling backwards in this C shape. Oh, that's a tongue twister. And my fingertips are reaching forward. Now, on my inhale, I'm going to sit up nice and tall, restacking my spine, trying to create a bunch of length here. Again, relaxing those shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, stretching it forward, scooping that belly button, stretching the fingertips forward, the spine back in opposition. Inhale, reaching it up, lengthening through the crown of my head. And again, exhale, tucking that chin down towards the chest, scooping the belly button into the spine. And inhale, sitting it up nice and tall. Relaxing those shoulders down. Good. From here, closing the legs, taking the arms, inhale, reach them forward. We're going to circle them all the way back. Now from here, just find a comfortable position for your wrist. I sometimes like my fingertips out towards the side. You can turn them backwards this way. You can turn them this way. Do what's good for your wrist. From here, I'm going to start showing you a modification first, then we're going to move in to what the exercise I really want you to do. So for the first one, bring your feet together, squeeze your inner thighs. Take an inhale here. Now squeeze those shoulder blades together. As you do that, squeeze the inner thighs, scoop your belly in, and lift those hips up. So we're staying strong in the arms. Got it? So that's your modification. Now, inhale, lower down. Stretch those legs out. If you want to do the full version, we're going to keep the legs tight together. Think of that zipper drawing from your heels up to your belly button. So arms go down. Right here, squeeze those shoulder blades. Scoop the inner thighs together. Lifting those hips up, using the abdominals to lift you. Squeezing the glutes, scooping the belly. Hold it here, taking an inhale. And exhale. Inhale, imagining that spine lengthening. Exhale, squeezing the inner thighs, squeezing the glutes tighter. One more inhale. And exhale, good. Lowering those hips down, reaching those arms all the way up, flexing the feet from here, just stretching it forward again into that forward fold. Wonderful. From here, sitting it up, go ahead, scooching closer to the top of your mat. We're going to hold on to the back of the legs here. So we're just going to do a quick little stretching movement here to get ready to move into a double leg rocker. So inhale, lift both of the toes up. I'm holding underneath the back of my thighs. Now as I exhale, I'm just going to extend that right leg forward. So I'm scooping my belly, trying to extend fully through the leg, squeezing the top. Inhale, lower that toe down. And exhale, switch, scooping that belly. Inhale, lower. Exhale, switching those legs. Good. Inhale. And exhale, trying to keep the whole body still, except for that leg that is moving. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more each leg. Inhale. And exhale. Awesome. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Just go ahead, drop those toes down. Let's just take a quick butterfly stretch here to release our lower back. So we're going to stretch forward. And then you're either going to continue doing that exercise or we're going to move into your double leg rocker. So for double leg rocker, it's similar to rolling like a ball, except for your legs are open to about shoulder distance. They're straight. You can either hold on to the back of your thighs or your ankles. And you want to try to keep those legs straight as much as possible. So go ahead, hold on to, I like to hold on to the back of my thighs to start. I balance with my toes up. I extend one leg, grab onto that ankle, and then the other. Holding it right here. From here, tucking my chin in towards my chest. This is also a great modification if you just want to hold it here. From here, we're going to inhale as we rock it back. As we exhale, bringing it up to balance. Inhale, taking it back. Exhale, bringing it up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do two more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale, holding it here. And you know what's coming. We're squeezing those legs tight together. A beautiful teaser here, reaching those fingertips, taking an inhale. And then as we exhale, slowly lowering down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Scoop those bellies, squeeze those inner thighs, and relax it down onto the mat. Beautiful. Now from here, I'm going to go ahead and grab my ball. If you don't have a ball, like I said at the beginning of class, you can grab a blanket or a pillow or a yoga block, whatever you have. So we're going to bend our legs in so the bottom of the feet are on the mat. I don't know what's going on with my bun at this moment in time, but that's okay. Arms are down by your side. We're going to take an inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to press into those heels, lifting the hips up. Now, we're not going to grab our prop yet. I just want you to squeeze those glutes nice and tight. Think of the knees going out, the heels pressing into the mat, the fingertips reaching for the heels. Take an inhale here, and then on the exhale, roll down through the spine, really trying to press each vertebra into the mat. Feeling almost like a spinal massage. Inhale, lower the tailbone down. As you exhale again, scooping the lower belly in, rolling it back up. Again, as I'm pressing into the spine, as I'm lifting up, that helps me scoop my belly. Inhale at the top. As I exhale, squeezing the heck out of my glutes as I roll it down, one vertebra at a time. Pause at the bottom, taking an inhale. As you exhale, press into those heels, lifting those hips up, squeezing those glutes. Pause at the top, taking an inhale. Now as we exhale, scooping that belly button into the spine, rolling it down, squeezing the glutes. One more here. Inhale. Exhale, pressing into the heels, lifting those hips up. Now hold it right here. Go ahead, grab whatever prop you have. We're going to place it right here underneath your lower back or your sacrum. Just finding a nice, comfortable position here in a supported bridge. And we just want to breathe here for a moment, taking an inhale and an exhale. Another breath, deep inhale. And exhale. Good. From here, we're going to take an inhale, bending that right leg into a tabletop position. And then the left. Right here, focus on squeezing those inner thighs, keeping those abdominals scooped. Arms are nice and strong into the mat. Just finding your balance here. This is when I like the little ball. Helps me to kind of find my core. Those little wobbles remind me that there are still muscles that need to be focused on. From here, stretching my legs all the way up towards the ceiling. Trying to straighten them if possible. And then we're just going to flex and point these toes. This flex here is really important because as you may feel, your calves stretch and point. So if you're like me, I've been walking a lot more. And my calves are tight, tight, tight. So these little stretches are great to help stretch them out and point. Good. Flex and point. And one more, flexing the feet, just holding it here. Taking a deep inhale and exhale. Again, deep inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Good. From here, bending both legs back into that tabletop position. We're going to go ahead and take the left toe, drop it down towards the mat. This right leg is going to stay up for now. I'm going to take my right hand and just bring it to the side of that thigh to kind of support it in position. Now, this might be enough of a hip opener for you, but I'm going to go ahead and slide my left leg down. I'm going to straighten it out, and I'm feeling a nice, see how this hip here is coming into extension. So I'm stretching out this muscle right here on the top of my thigh. And this gets tight, so if we're sitting more than normal, that little muscle, think about it, it's bent in, so it's shortened, it's contracted. So we're taking it the opposite way. Now, if it's too much for you to be supported, just go ahead and remove that prop. We're just going to hold it here. Now, if you want to feel this a little bit more, you can take and extend that right leg up. And then maybe bend it back down. Just going through a couple kicks here. Good. One more time like that. Kicking the leg. And bending it back to tabletop. Good. Now take that left toe, slide it back in. Make sure you're using your core for all these movements. So you want to keep those abs scooped in. Now from here, we're going to switch. That left leg's going to come up to tabletop, right leg's going to come down to the mat. We're just supporting that left leg with our hand, sliding the right leg out in front of you now. Just feeling that stretch, trying to stay nice and centered. Both hip bones are facing up towards the ceiling. From here, extending that leg up, scooping the belly, bending it down. And kicking it up, stretching it down. One more, kicking it up, and bending it down. Good, go ahead, dropping that left toe down. Now from here, if you can, sliding that left toe out to meet the right. And just holding it here for a few breaths. Just letting that body completely relaxed. Now, if you're on a yoga block, you might notice that this is a little bit painful. It's because that block is hard. So I recommend just switching it out with a pillow, just to kind of take you into this extended hip position. Or the ball works great too because it's nice and soft and it's round. Now we're going to inhale, just reach those arms up over the back of your head. And just feel that nice stretch here, letting that body open up. Taking a deep inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Last breath here. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead, reaching those fingertips up towards the ceiling. On the exhale, bringing them back down by your sides. Inhale, bending that right leg in, and then the left. Taking a deep inhale here as you exhale, press into the heels, lifting the hips up off the ball, squeezing the glutes. Go ahead, remove your ball, and just set it down to the side near you. From here, we're just going to stretch the legs out in front of you. And you can either do a roll up here to transition or a teaser. I'm going to go with a teaser, but you guys do what you feel comfortable with at home. So for a teaser, I'm going to start with my arms down by my side today so I can use my control. Squeezing my inner thighs, inhaling. As I exhale, tucking my chin down towards my chest, lifting up into that beautiful position, stretching for the toes. Holding it there, taking a deep inhale. And exhale, dropping those toes down to the mat. From there, we're going to swing those legs around and we're going to come to a little tabletop kneel position here. So my hands are coming right underneath my shoulders. My knees are underneath my hips. I'm going to take an inhale. As I exhale, I'm going to press into my hands as I scoop the belly button. Imagine someone's poking your belly up and there's a string on the middle of your back pulling you up, and that's fine. Taking an inhale, I'm going to drop the belly down towards the ground. Chin's going to come up. Exhale, dropping the chin down towards the belly. Belly scoops in. Inhale, sinking the belly towards the ground. Exhale, dropping the chin down towards the chest, scooping that belly. Inhale. Take it the opposite way. Exhale, scooping the belly, dropping that chin down towards the chest. Inhale, dropping the belly towards the ground. One more. Exhale, dropping, rounding up, finding that angry cat position. Inhale, dropping the belly towards the ground. And then just bringing it back into a neutral position. From here, we're going to take it up into a plank. So, what I want you guys to do is take your right leg, reach it backwards. Come onto the ball of the foot, kind of transfer your weight back there. From here, the left leg is going to come up, and we're just going to hold it here, scooping the belly button. Now, if your wrists are no good, you're going to take it down to the elbows here. Just think of the crown of your head reaching towards the front of the room, pressing the weight back into your heels, so you're a nice straight line here. Now, don't forget about that belly, so keep pulling it in and up. And we're just going to hold it here, taking a deep inhale. And exhale. Another breath here. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. From here, slowly taking it down to the mat. So we're bending the elbows backwards like you were doing a push-up. If you need to, come to your knees. Bending them back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering it all the way down to the mat. Good. From here, I want you to bring those hands right. I should move it to the side. There we go. That might be better. From here, legs are squeezed nice and tight together in that Pilates stance. I want you to take an inhale as you lift the upper body. Now, I don't want you to lift your neck like this. I want you to keep your neck in a nice long line. Just holding it here, squeezing the inner thighs. Think of those elbows wide. Now, exhale, lowering down. As you lower down, imagine you're picking your belly button up off the mat. Again, inhale, lifting it up, coming to this nice extension. Exhale, lowering it down. And again, inhale, lifting it up. Exhale, lowering it down. One more here. Inhale, lifting it up. And exhale, lowering it down. Circling those arms around, bringing your forehead right on top of those fingertips. From here, we're going to try to just lift the lower body, so upper body's going to stay down. We're going to inhale, squeezing those inner thighs. Try to pick the legs up off the mat. As you exhale, lowering them down. Now, if you're having a hard time picking both legs up, just try picking one leg up at a time. So inhale, picking both those legs up. Exhale, lowering them down. Inhale, we're lifting them up, so we're lengthening. Imagine someone's pulling those toes towards the back of the room. As you lower them down, scooping the belly in, squeezing those glutes tighter. 2 more like this. Inhale, lifting those legs up. Maybe you're alternating legs. Exhale, lowering down. Last one. Inhale, lifting those legs up. Exhale, lowering down. Good. Go ahead, flipping those toes under. Hands are going to come right in by the armpits. From here, we're going to push up into one last plank. If you need to, staying on your knees, that's fine too. Taking an inhale. As you exhale, press it up, scooping that belly. Holding it here. Taking a deep inhale. And exhale. Holding it. Inhale. And exhale. Last breath, inhale. And exhale. Good. Dropping those knees down to the mat. Just taking them out nice and wide. We're going to sit back towards those hips, stretching the fingertips forward. Just coming into a child's pose here. If your knees don't bend like this, just go ahead and lay on your belly. And just find a pose of relaxation. Lying on your belly doesn't work. Lie on your back. Just hold it here, taking an inhale. On the exhale, imagine someone's pressing their hands on the small of your back, just trying to pull your hips towards the back of the room. Fingertips are reaching further forward towards the front of your room. And again, inhale. And exhale. From here, go ahead, lift that head up. We're going to walk the hands in closer. Now flip those toes under so that you're on your toes. We're going to take an inhale as we exhale, rock it back into the squatted position, dropping your heels down to the mat. And just letting the body hang in this ragdoll position. Taking an inhale as you exhale, slowly rolling it up, one vertebra at a time. Think of that spine, restacking. The abdominals are pulling in just like you're doing a roll down. That second half of your roll up. Inhale, lifting the shoulders up by the ears. Exhale, rolling them back and down. On the inhale, flip these palms. We're going to reach them all the way up towards the ceiling. On the exhale, opening them back out to the side, palms go down, stretching it forward. Now notice my hips are going back slightly, weight is in my heel, crown of my head is reaching forward. From here, I'm going to flip the palms again, lifting it back up on my inhale, this time taking my hips slightly forward, coming into a slight back bend here. Exhale, stretching it forward, flipping those palms, hips go backwards, squeezing those glutes. Inhale, flipping the palms, lifting it up, stretching backwards, maybe a little bit more, maybe the hands come together. Exhale, flipping those palms, coming to that flat back, squeezing those glutes, pressing the heels into the mat, strong arms. Inhale, flip the palms, reach them up, hips come slightly forward, stretching, and exhale, flat back one last time here. And to exhale, dropping it all the way down, relaxing that body. Maybe walking those feet out a little bit. Just alternate lifting toe to toe. Drop both the heels down. Relax that body, maybe giving those legs a hug if you can. Taking a deep inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to roll it up. One vertebra at a time, restacking that spine. Inhale, lifting the shoulders up by the ears. Exhale, rolling them back and down. And again, inhale, lifting them up. Exhale, rolling them back and down. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, lowering them down. Right here, scooping in that tummy, squeezing those glutes, relaxing the shoulders. And you guys are all done. Good work. Thank you so much. I appreciate all your guys' support. I love when you guys are tuning into my classes and commenting. It makes me feel very loved. Anyways, have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be back at 6 o'clock with bar and stretch tonight. So at 6 o'clock, we'll do a 30-minute bar workout. At 6:30, we'll transition to Pilates mat and stretching. So we'll probably do about 20 minutes Pilates mat, 10 minutes stretching. Usually that's my plan. Sometimes I digress and I get into one more or the other, but that's not a big deal. Tomorrow morning at 10:30, I'll be doing gentle Piyo. So very similar to what we did today. I was pretty gentle today, but I may have more modifications for you. So if you're someone that has a lot of back or neck or issues like that, I will go into a little more details with my modifications. Anyways, I love you all so much. Thank you for hanging in with me. Hopefully before long, we'll be back here in the studio. If any of you have any questions about anything at all, please feel free to email me, call me, text me. You know how to reach me. Anyways, have a wonderful afternoon. Bye-bye.